right, so welcome. I wanted to just share a quick little reading from the book. I really needed this today. And it's today, it talks about falling on your back as a quote from Patricia Russell McLeod. And the author writes that she was at a conference and while working in New Orleans, and she saw this dynamic speaker, Patricia Russell McLeod, and that she gave a really rousing talk about being resilient in life. And she was a powerhouse at the podium, and she said, if you fall, and trust me, you will, make sure you fall on your back. Because if you fall on your back, you can see up. And if you can see up, you can get up. And if you can keep going and going and going. And the author writes, I like that image. I like that image being much more positive to look up than to have a face plant. Now, personally, when I read this, my mind went back to a scene in a Rocky movie where I listened to that clip. I can't even tell you how many times. Very similar. If you fall on your back, you can look up. If you can look up, you can get up. If you can get up, you can keep fighting. So, a little homage to Rocky. So with that, I'm going to ask you to take a comfortable position, bring the hands together in front of the heart, and let's breathe. And this reading reminds me that no matter what, we can look up, we can get up, we can keep moving. And for now, we create a time and a space where we can feel strong, feel healthy, and stay positive. But this all takes practice. It is work. It's work and you're worth it. So together, we'll work on that today in the practice. So with the next breath, drop the hands down, bring the chin up, shoulders back, and then chin to the chest and round the back. And then just pursue a little bit of that motion for yourself. Round the back and arch the back and go through a motion to shake out any sort of sluggish feeling. We'll go through a sequence today that creates a strong, healthy, positive feel from the inside out. A few more times, go through the motion to round the back, to arch the back, and then from here to twist to the right. So let yourself sit tall and breathe in and breathe out. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Unwind. One time, round your back. Arch your back, and then twist to the second side. Lift from the inside out. Engage with yourself as fully as possible. On the next breath, unwind, round the back, arch the back. And now what I'll ask you to do is sit and extend the legs straight out in front of you. So we will build this, extending the legs forward. Take a breath to extend the arms at the sides of the body. Stretch your right arm up into the air. Lean over to the left. Reach out through your legs. Reach out through the spine. Soften your shoulders. Energize your toes. Take another big breath in. Full breath out. On your breath, rise up, second side, reach the arm up into the air, lean over to the second side. Feel that there is an even balance of your heels, your seat, and your hand on the floor. We could have a tendency to dump a lot of weight down into the hand. So try to have an even footprint of the whole body that's in contact with the ground. All right, let's rise up. Everybody bend into the right knee to pull the foot in and sit tall. Shrug the shoulders, thigh squishes into the body, and energize in the spine. Lean the head back a smidge, lean the shoulders back, and lift in the low back to your heart, from your heart to the crown of your head, and breathe. And breathe. All right, big breath in, sigh the breath out. Stretch the leg forward, crisscross. And this is it. I just want you to feel the preliminary of this. How does it feel? Very open-minded, observatory opportunity. And now unwind the legs. Second side, stand the foot down, lift the spine, really squish the body into the leg into the body. Lean your shoulders back, lean your ears back. Feel that you're grounded in the right cheek, the left cheek, and lift up through the low back to the area of collarbones, through the neck, out through the very top of your head. Soften your face and breathe. And breathe. Take another big breath in and sigh the breath out. All right, extend the leg forward, crisscross. Again, we're just checking this out to see how this situation feels. We're going to add on to it, as I absolutely love to add on to things in our practice. Please unwind the legs. Give them a shake out. Shake them out. Shake out your toes. Take a full breath. And now pull the right knee in towards your body and drop the right knee out to the side. All right, stretch the arms up into the air. Twist to your left. Big breath in. Full breath out. Soften the shoulders. Lift from low back to heart, from heart to crown of the skull. And take one more big breath in. Full breath out. Unwind and lean over the left leg. Stretch over the left leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let the heart lead the way. Soften your shoulders. Lift the shoulders, roll the shoulders. One more big breath in. And just as the heart leads the way as we hold the pose, let the heart lead the way to exit the pose. Breathe, lift up, stretch up, reach your leg forward. When you exhale, cascade forward over both legs. Reach forward, stretch forward. Breathe an expansive, deep, focused breath into the body. Lead with the heart towards the toes, beyond the toes. Breathe into the body. Same as before, we're leading with the heart in the pose as well as the exit out. So rise up, stretch up, reach up, hands come down, and now pull the left foot in. Drop the left knee out to the side. Steady in the body, ready with the breath. Reach the arms up into the air. Take a big breath in. Twist to the right. Big breath in and a full breath out. Energize the body within this twist. Take one more big breath. Unwind from the twist, lean over the leg, stretch over the leg, touch down, lead with the heart. Create a subtle adjustment of the position of your head, the length of the neck. Soften the jaw. Rise up, stretch up, reach up, both legs forward. Right leg crosses over left, again, over both legs. Big breath in, full breath out. Reach where you can reach, that's most accommodating for the shape that you're in right now. Big breath in, full breath out. Big breath in, full breath out. Give yourself one more big breath. Inhalation, exhalation. Rise up, stretch up, unwind the legs, change the crisscross. Within your exhalation, come forward, stretch forward, touch down, and now camp out here for a little bit. Stretch the heart forward, breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Give it one more focused inhalation, exhalation. Rise up, unravel the legs. Big breath in, full breath out. Energize the spine. Energize the legs. Energize the arms. Soften your face. Soften your shoulders. Big breath in, full breath out. One more. Full breath in, full breath out. Hands come down. Shake out the legs. Shake out the arms. All right, a quick transition onto hands and knees. All right, so as you come onto your hands and knees, set yourself up. Begin a few rounds of cat and cow. Round the back. Arch the back. Round the back. Arch the back. And when your body is ready for it, move into downward facing dog. So you've got the steadiness of palms, round the back and arch the back, and then you've lifted the knees and you reach through the whole shape here. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs, shrug your shoulders, fingertips reach into your mat. Take a big breath in, a full breath out. I want to have you build this. Bring your knees down. Lift the right knee out to the side. Circle the hip a few times. Strong in the supporting hip. Healthy in the mobility of the hip. We're moving. Change the direction. Positive focus leading with the heart. All right. Bring the knee down. Second side. Lift it out to the side. Make some circles. Strong in our supporting hip. Healthy in the hip with its range of motion. Change the direction. Staying positive from our heart to our head. Go ahead and bring the knee down. I'm going to ask you to return to your down dog. Reach the hips high. Stretch your arms. Stretch your legs. Create long distance between hands and feet. And I do ask you to notice where you're looking. If you're looking out ahead, maybe drop the face a little bit. If you're looking through the legs, maybe look down underneath your throat a little bit. Everybody step the feet to each other. Right leg up into the air and then bend the knee. Lift the knee high. Big breath in. Strong, easy breath out. Give it one more focused breath. Bring the foot down. Second side. Lift the leg. Bend the knee. Strong in your foundation, healthy in the breath, positive in your mind. One more big breath in, foot down, knees down, and then go ahead and create a child's pose. The knees are wide, the hips sink back, the head moves down. Nestle into this, nestle into yourself. Nestle into your breath. Nestle into a dumping out of any thoughts that aren't going to assist you here and now. Take another big breath in and a full breath out. Okay, take another big breath in and a full breath out. So we're going to use some more strength in the body to come up onto hands and knees. Step your right foot forward and sink the hips down and forward. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. Stretch the heart forward and take one more big breath in and a full breath out. And now place the hand or hands to the bent knee thigh. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. So if you find that you can bring the knee forward so it's over the foot, I'm going to ask that you bring the knee back right above the heel. A little bit more engagement there in the leg. And then we could take arms up into the air. We could even look up. Breathe in and breathe out. So at any time, the body may tell you, you need to go back to what we were just doing, right? So I do encourage you to listen to that. All right, friends, give it one more breath. Place the hands all the way down and then bring the knee back. Again, round the back and arch the back. Round the back and arch the back. And then as long as you feel like the breath has sort of recalibrated itself, even on the inhalation and exhalation, second side, step the foot forward to create a lengthening effect in the hips. Take a big breath in, a full breath out. Lead with the heart. So really to feel the growth of that, the expanse of that. I remember when I very first started trying to learn yoga, I had books from the library and I just could not make sense of these pictures. So really feel yourself in your own framework and breathe. Feel the aliveness. Really enjoying the moment that we have together. When I started with my practice, there weren't such options for us to engage with each other like this. It's so cool. All right, so let's steady ourselves. One hand or both hands on the front thigh. And again, you've got an aerial view here. So if you have any notice that the knee is forward of the ankle, I would encourage you to back it off a little bit. Do you feel that there's more work in that? In that work, we create health, we create strength, we create support for the joints. So I'd encourage you to assess that situation for yourself. Take another breath. Option to dial the arms straight up into the air. Option to look up, reach up with the heart. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And then hands come down. Scoot the knee back, round the back, arch the back. Again, rise up into your downward facing dog. Knees are up, legs are strong, legs are engaged, arms are engaged. Stretch the spine. And now 3 times from the down dog, walk your hands towards your feet for a forward fold. And then walk your hands forward to return to the down dog. So I'm going to call that 1. Walk the hands towards the feet for a forward fold. Walk the hands forward for your down dog. Call that 2. Last time, walk the hands towards the feet, forward fold. Walk the hands forward for your down dog. Stay here 3 to 5 breaths. If you have the 5 breaths in you with really good alignment, maybe around the second breath, you want to come forward to your plank pose for the last few breaths. Engage, lift with the heart. Ensure that the neck feels supported. After your 3 to 5 breaths, knees quietly come down, sink back into your child's pose, and really feel the breath. Lean into it. Enjoy a moment of aliveness. Full breath in, full breath out. All right, give it another big breath in and a full breath out. We'll add on, come up onto hands and knees. You're in your table. Round the back, arch the back. Prepare to rise up into the down dog. Hips high, feet close to each other. Right leg high to the sky. Reach and stretch from heart to hands, from heart to heel. Bend the knee, make a few circles. In that circle, feel the range of motion to come forward to the plank pose to step the foot forward. Breathe in, breathe out. Quick shout out that our knee is above the heel and that our hips lift a little higher. Full breath in, full breath out. Left inner thigh high, high, high to the sky. Next breath, step back. Down dog. Feet close to each other. Left leg stretches. Here again, from heart to hands, press down. From heart to heel, extend out. Big breath in, bend the knee, make a few circles. In that circle, feel the strength, the mobility, and the health within the shoulders, within the hip to lean forward to the beginning of plank pose to step the foot forward. Power down into your feet, your knee above your heel, and then give a little rise up in the hips. Buoyant, light, easy breath in, easy breath out. All right, friends, one more full breath in, full breath out. Steady yourself to step the foot back. Return to your down dog. Big breath in, full breath out. 4 more breaths. Somewhere along the way, you might decide to transition into the plank pose. If so, hug elbows towards each other. Firm up the legs and reach the heart forward. Watch out the hips aren't too low and they aren't too high. Somewhere in the middle. Big, big breath. And quietly, knees come down. Sink back into your child's pose and breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, friends, give it one more breath. All right, we're going to play a little bit more. Come up onto hands and knees. Step the right foot forward. Keep your right knee above the heel. Take the hands to the thigh. Take a breath in. And now in this position, take a glance over the left shoulder. Can you see the foot back there? Could you possibly lean back and maybe touch it? Take a breath. If you're touching it, can you then look forward to draw the right shoulder back and feel the stability to lift from your low back to your heart, from your heart to your hand, and breathe, and breathe, and breathe. And then let's come on up and switch that so we can bring our right knee back, bring our left foot forward. So we've got a good foundation in the front foot and the knee is above the heel. Look over the shoulder. Do you see your foot back there? Notice what the toes are doing. If you can look back, can you see it? Can you touch without losing your breath, right? So as soon as we do this, we crunch up on the right side. That's going to happen. But when I get back there, am I holding my breath, right? So maybe it's just more of like even the hand just grabbing to the cheek, keeping it the low back, wherever you can reach to. Okay, so if you're back that way, can you then look out over the front knee? Can you take your left shoulder back? And we just assess, can I lift from my low back to my heart, from my heart to my hand, and breathe? So I'm looking up, I'm looking out, but everything's still very breathable, feeling steady, feeling healthy, feeling strong. Big breath in. And now let's plan the exit. Come on up and bring the knee back and take a big breath in and a full breath out. So look over the right shoulder, look over the left shoulder, see what the feet are up to. So I'm going to give the cue to push the feet down, and that could be your toes are curled under, or it could be the tops of the feet on the mat. I'm going to go with tops of the feet on the mat, just for clarification. if you've got a visual component to what we're doing here. So let's go hands to the hips, take the shoulders back to get the hands to the low back, and lift from low back to heart, from heart to the crown of the skull, and then gradually just start to look up. Take your shoulders back as you look up, and then maybe a little bit of a lean back. And within that lean back, what if you look over your right shoulder? So we're just moving through a camel variation. Big breath in, full breath out, look out ahead of you, lift from your low back. And how do we do that? We stay strong in the legs and we stretch the spine. Lift from the low back to the heart to the dome of the mouth to the tippity top of the skull. Shoulders are back, and then we could look over the left shoulder. We're just looking, we're breathing, we're strong, we're steady, we're healthy, we're positive from the breath. Look out ahead of you to come up, drop the arms, shake them out a bit. So again, what I'd like to have you do is step your right foot forward. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. And now walk the foot forward. So we're not going to keep the knee right above the heel. We're just going to walk it forward, walk it forward, walk it forward. So the leg goes straight. We're going to go hands on the hips. Take a breath. So again, now the legs are in this big time asymmetrical positioning. Engage with the legs to lift in the spine, to look up, to possibly take the arms up. So check it out. You've got hands on the hips, look up, lean back, or hands straight up into the air, and then add the lean back. Big breath in, full breath out, and then any variation that you're in of this, what if we look over the left and maybe the left hand touches down to the left butt, shin, heel, and look up again. Big breath in, still breathable. Stretch the neck. One more big breath in. Blow the breath out. Use the inhale to rise up. Bring the foot in. Bring the knee back. Reach up, give yourself a high five. Yes, I did it. Hands in front of the heart. Step the left foot forward. Big breath in. Hands to the hips. Find your sense of balance and then walk the foot out ahead of you. So just take your time to feel that action in the foot, to find the length in the leg and where it's not too far away so you still can use the muscle of the leg, the strength in the hip. Take a breath. So hands to the hips, shoulders back, spine is long. Look up with the option to add on lean back, with the option to add the arms and breathe. Steady and strong from feet to hips through spine, and then the breath just breathes in, breathes out, breathes in, and breathes out. Here again, the option is to look over the right shoulder, to slowly look back. Can I bring the right hand back? Can I find somewhere on the lower half of the right side of the body to make contact? And then again, look up. Very energized here. Keep breathing, keep steady. Let's stay positive. Take another big breath in. Blow the breath out. Inhale, come on up. Everything comes to center. Step the foot back and back and back. And take a breath. So we're going to add on one more thing. It's going to be pretty awesome if I do say so myself. Step your right foot forward again. Right foot is forward. Bring the hands down. I'm going to say inside of the foot for a little bit more accessibility here. Nudge the left leg as far back as you can go. Big breath in. Full breath out. Right hand to the thigh.
Look over the shoulder. Can you see your foot back there? And that in itself, I think, is a really fantastic stretch for your eyeballs, for your spine. You feel it in the groin, feel it in the psoas, feel it in your thigh. Big breath. Reach the arm back. Possibly lift the foot. Can the hand and foot find each other? And again, there might be strain here, but I don't want it to be about struggle. So if you can grab it and keep breathing. Squeeze your glutes, engage your legs, stretch your spine. Right? So maybe I can get this, but I've had to pull the heel so close to my body that thigh stretch is wicked, or that my knee is screaming bloody murder. So maybe I don't hold them, and that's fine. That's okay. Big breath in, full breath out. Big breath in, full breath out, whatever variation you're in. Foot is down, hands are down, dip the heart down, low and low and lower, and stretch the spine. And now we'll come up and we'll move back onto hands and knees. Round the back, arch the back. Second side, step the left foot forward. Nudge the right leg back and back. Find that position where you've got a really fantastic experience going on for yourself. Breathe in. Create the strength of the legs, the length of the spine, right out the gate, and then hand onto the thigh. And then look over your shoulder. And then stretch the arm back. And then the option is to lift the foot a little or a lot. But really taking this opportunity to not struggle, to not force the body into something that it's telling you clearly where it stands in this shape. Breathe in and breathe out. Engagement of muscles here from feet to legs to hips through the length of the spine will be incredibly accommodating. Whether you're super flexible or you're incredibly tight, this helps all bodies. Take a deep breath in, full breath out. One more big, big, expansive breath deep into the body. Let the breath go. We're going to release the foot. We're going to release the hand. We're going to do our best to melt the heart down and stretch it forward. And then slowly come on up onto hands and knees. Round the back, arch the back. And now what I'll ask you to do is stretch out all the way onto your stomach. And I just want you there for a couple of breaths. Decompress through the length of the spine. Big breath in, full breath out. Big breath in, full breath out. And now roll over onto your back so we can literally look up. Look up. Take a breath. Bring your feet to touch each other. Open and close the legs. Big breath in, full breath out. Big breath in, full breath out. Now hop the feet as wide as your mat. Same motion with the legs in and out. Knees in, pause, tip your head side to side, roll the shoulders, shrug the shoulders, feel that the chest is open. Rest the head in the center, stretch the right leg out so heel is as wide as the mat. Left leg stretches out, heel is as wide as the mat. Palms face up to the sky. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax your toes. Relax both feet. Relax both legs. Relax both cheeks. Relax your low back. Relax your middle back. Relax your upper back. Relax both shoulders. Relax your neck. Let the head rest. Relax your inner ears. Relax your jaw. Relax your eyes. Relax your throat with a swallow. Relax across the chest. Relax both arms, all fingers, both palms. Feel fixated, meditative, trance-like on your breath that creates a rise and fall in your body. Breathe in, breathe out. Relax your whole body. Repeat to yourself, my whole body is relaxed. My whole body is relaxed. I am completely relaxed. Create some gentle movement in the body. In that gentle movement, stretch your arms and your legs. In the reach of your arms, let your arms extend out in front of you to crisscross, to give yourself an embrace where you feel calm and focused in the mind, simultaneously alert and relaxed, and you thank yourself for this practice. You thank yourself for this time. You thank yourself and you repeat to yourself, I really needed this today. And as always, we'll conclude with a song of Om. So choosing the position that serves you as you come to the end of your practice. Let the hands come together in front of the heart, this gesture of reverence. And we'll conclude with one song of Om. Let's take a nice big breath in together. Gently bowing your mind to your heart. You are totally awesome. Till next time, my friend. Namaste.